Are human rights important? Yeah, I guess the most basic thing I think that we all share is we all want to be respected. People of, I guess, my generation, we first heard of Amnesty through that famous concert they had in the 80s, the Amnesty International thing, and that was music. And I'm a musician as well, and I'm like, well, one day, I'd like to be on stage doing that. But I developed as a painter as well. And just to come into contact with the organization through art, period, whether it's music or painting, I thought this was amazing. And once again, like I said, I've been doing a lot of murals, but not a lot of them are philosophical in nature. Like, there's not a lot of sort of like storytelling. Unfortunately, sometimes it's just a big sign or a big advertisement of some sort. But like, in terms of telling a story, I thought Amnesty's perfect, a perfect platform for this kind of thing.
The best thing about being involved in this project is meeting new people and people who share my same interests. Like, I never thought that there'd be so many people interested in the same thing I am, like painting and ethics and everything, so it was fun.
I feel pretty good about being on the project, because I never got to do something like this before, like paint or do something that's so involved with the community. I guess it's pretty cool, and then my friends and family are sort of excited to go see it, so it's pretty cool.
I feel proud to be part of this because I get to represent one of Amnesty International's articles and actually be part of painting the pictures, right, and portraying what they mean in a visual form so that others can get to see it.
We sat for a long time developing sketches and doing a lot of research on the internet, investigating the Amnesty International sort of like articles and trying to make it unique, and I think they did a good job.
When people walk by, I'm hoping that they will stop and look at it and have a chance to read the article because it'll be posted up next to it, and then it might make them think about the world and issues and stuff.
I'm sure not everyone's going to get our message, but I'm sure a majority of people will, and they probably will understand how we're trying to show freedom and equality and culture. Yeah, I'm sure most people will understand.
If people take the time to come up to it and read it and sit there and learn the symbolism, the language of what's going on, and the sequence about it, I think it'll make an impact because we made it colorful enough and engaging enough and striking enough that people will walk up to it and they'll be forced to read it. So I think that'll definitely leave an impression on them.
One thing I've learned about being part of this project is that, you might think that you can't really make a change without, having a lot of money, being able to do a lot of things, giving to charity and everything, but doing something as simple and as fun as murals, it does a whole lot of difference.
If you look around, our buildings are mostly white, peach, brown. They're not as colorful as murals with color and all that stuff. And it's more to look at, fun to look at. It makes our city more colorful and enjoyable.
I think that people should know that we're all really different and we're not always going to get along, but if a bunch of really different people from the same community but different parts of the community can come together and do this, that's kind of like a message for the adults that you can come together and do something similar and help everyone else out.